I'm Todd Bird.
Nice to meet you guys.
Hey, Dave, John Hargett.
Dave, we wanted to stop because we come by this place several times, seen the old Ford worm farm, wanted to know what in the world was going on at the old worm farm.
Okay, well, I'll show you that. But first, I got to tell you, these rods are way too big just to hold a worm.
We got to get the smaller ones. Mr. Grissom.
That's Mr. Grissom. He's been with me for many, many years.
He looks like he's got bullet holes in
Well,
him.
he got a few bullet holes in him, but he's a tough son of a bitch. He can take it. All right, gentlemen, this is the worm barn. This is where it all happens.
What do you create here? What are we creating?
Worms, man. Worms.
Worms.
Yeah.
And castings are what?
Castings is worm poop.
Worm poop. What worm poop look like? That's worm poop. That takes a lot of worms to get that much poop.
Smell it.
It has no smell.
Don't smell like poop, does it?
No. Does it feel like poop?
All right. What we do here first, this over here. This is called the bedding. And it's a special, my own special blend of nice soft dirt, compost material. It's got horse manure and compost material and topsoil in it. And I take this stuff and I mix it with, now get this, Purina. They feed everything, don't they? They actually make worm chow, dude.
How about that?
Yeah. No, I'm not counting on that one. That's the first I ever tasted it. There's your Purina worm chow, man. It's just a mixture of different grains and all that kind of stuff, ground up real fine so the worms can eat it. Mm-hmm. Okay, now my process is different than a lot of different people. They've got these compost bins, and you put all your trash and everything. Well, I do that out there in my piles. And then I use that compost material to go into the worms. Basically, this is what they're eating.
Where are the worms?
Huh? In those buckets. I raise them in buckets.
All the worms are in these buckets.
And so when I want to, do you see that on top of there?
I do.
See how it looks? That looks like worm poop to me.
Do they come to the surface to do
Yo,
that?
they'll go up and down all day long.
But they
And
poop on the
hey,
surface?
Hey, another interesting fact. Tonight is the full moon, and it's a worm moon.
A worm moon?
Yeah.
How do you know it's a worm moon?
I looked it up in the damn Farmer's Almanac. It
Oh,
says-
I got you.
You know, they got a harvest moon, they got this kind of moon, they got that kind of moon.
Okay, hold on just a second. Let me change.
Y'all guys ain't got
Okay.
the largest ball of tape in America, do you?
No, we don't.
That's wrong crowd.
All right.
This is what I do. Are you ready for this?
I'm ready, babe.
Hand me one of those white tubs right down there. All right. Now there's a worm.
Look at that worm.
Look at that worm.
How much poop do you get out of that worm?
He don't do much for me. That's just for you guys, man. I can't even believe I did that. Normally I put it in that wheelbarrow, but I'll show you the other thing. That's different stuff.
Do the worms like it when we do that?
But it doesn't really matter.
There it is.
That's a nice one.
Big worms. I'm showing you my big worms, of course, man. I'm on camera. Now then, what I'll do is this stuff. Like I said, I'll usually do it into that wheelbarrow like that stuff's already done. We'll run worms this morning. This is called running your worms. And then I take them, get them all in that corner, set them right over there, and I'll let them sit for a minute. But this stuff, in the meantime, while they're sitting, I'll show you. What we do is, this is a smaller screen. So now what I'm going to screen out is just going to be the Pure Tea worm poop. What's coming out the bottom right now is just the worm castings.
That's just what?
Worm castings.
Oh, that's
That
what's
just
coming
came
out
out the
now?
bottom, yeah. You got to screen it twice.
That's it.
Okay. Now, come in. Get one of you fellers to hold this side and one to hold this side. Look, there's a worm I missed. See, some of them will screen through. You hold that side real quick.
Take your bite.
It's just dirt. That's what it smells like, is dirt.
Yeah, it's called waste dirt. All right, watch this. Damn, they're still having eggs.
What?
Yeah, I thought they were too old. See all these little things right here?
Yeah.
Worm
That's
eggs.
all worm eggs.
I've
about
seen those
that?
in the dirt a lot, man. I
Yeah,
never
I've
knew
never
that's
known what that was. See the little green things? Is that what we're
No,
doing?
I don't know what the green things are. I tried
Oh.
to hatch them out, but I don't know what the hell they are. I'm thinking there's
Where's
some
the-
kind of grub.
Show
or
me a
something.
worm egg.
These are worm eggs right down
Pick one
here.
out.
Pick one up easy so we can look at it
Yeah.
with the camera.
Let me zoom in on it.
Which one?
Both of them.
These little green things?
Yeah, these little things right here.
Sweet.
The other day I popped one that had two little worms come out of there. See that goop come out of there?
Yep.
Mhm.
That was a worm.
How about
Ain't
that?
no more.
How about that? That's the first time. Hey, man, learning something.
Yeah.
Here you go.
Then you just got to make them hatch.
Okay, so how do you make
How do you
that?
make them hatch?
Well, I'm not good at that, but they are hatching. I'm getting better.
You're getting better?
This is my incubator right here. A bucket of water on here on top of my heater keeps it at constant temperature, and this one stays at constant temperature, somewhere around, I don't know, 80 degrees is what I want it. And after about 10 days, 2 weeks, I should have little baby worms in there.
How about that? Little baby worms. And then you go back into the whole cycle again and making fertilizer.
And it takes 3 months for a worm to start making eggs. And those worms right there surprise me that they're making eggs like that. Because they don't normally do it, but I thought they were too old. So I'll just mix them up with bedding and put it
I want some worm casting fertilizer for my wife.
Okay.
Her garden. We're planting herbs in the garden. How do we buy the worm casting? What do you sell it at?
You just give me money and I'll hand you a bag of them.
Okay. That's what we
Okay, but here you go, bud.
Oh yeah, we still got to do the
Now,
worm.
we got these worms over here and we've let them sit, and what's going to happen is they're all going to go down in here in a one big bunch. And you can see how they'll wiggle through there. Look at him go, man. That's a pretty ass worm right there.
That's huge.
Yeah, that's why they...
If I was a bass, I know which one I'd bite.
I kind of like the purple myself. But
Wow, man.
then
those
you
are-
can get them into a big old mess.
Those are pretty.
We don't have any Steve-O's in here to put
Yeah.
them up there.
That's-
Okay, now see this little worm right here? Get him cleared off. He's about a week old. He was just born. He's about a week old.
How about that? They go from that egg to that size in about a week?
No, it takes months.
Oh.
But he's about a week old, and he's one I want to keep, so I'm going to throw him somewhere like this. Because I need more worms, man. I've already turned down about 5. But see, there's no money in the worms. Where the money is,
Where is the money?
in the worm dirt, in the worm poop,
Gotcha.
The fertilizer.
and worm tea.
So can you ship this product?
I can. I'd rather not. I'd rather stay local.
Okay. And how much is worm castings per pound?
$7 for 10 pounds. About
$7?
70 cents. Yep, 70
Okay.
cents a pound. $7 for 10 pounds is how I bag it up.
And we got your phone number out there on the sign, but what is it, real quick?
944-3895. Area code 252.
And if he needed to, I'm sure he probably wouldn't mind going ahead and shipping some if he had some of our viewers out here that would like to call him up and order some castings.
I can work.
I
with it.
guarantee
Yeah, I
you
just
he-
haven't broke into that market.
You just gotta pay him to ship it. That's all.
I'm just starting out, man. So I haven't really got into that right now.
We'll make it happen. It's been a pleasure. We've thoroughly enjoyed it. I have learned something about
Now,
worms.
what is this?